marijuana, weed, puff puff. Getting lifted, drugs, smoking weed. Everybody likes to smoke weed. I don't smoke at all. But here's what I don't get. Why is there such thing as medical marijuana? What? Okay, so there's marijuana that puts you in jail for having it and selling it, and you get a felony for it, and 15 to 20. There's one woman who got life just because she knew who the weed guy was. They gave her life for that. She wasn't smoking it. She didn't have it. She wasn't selling it. They gave her life because she knew who he was. There's a weed guy everywhere. There's weed washing up on shores now. You hear about those people? I think it's in Florida. Weed just washed up on shore in packs. Huge packs. Just thousands of dollars worth of weed. It's everywhere. It's a plant. It's in its natural form. All people are doing is taking it, rolling up, and smoking it. It's a plant. People have been smoking it for a long time. But it's illegal. And I'm not a proponent of weed. You know, there's obviously some medicinal advantages to it because it's natural. But I'm trying to understand, why are Black people going to jail for a very long time for even knowing who the weed guy is? Not having it. I saw recently this one police officer stopped these two young men who were coming from a park or whatever, and they were driving, and he stops them in their car, you know, and the young man says the car's a rental. They pull him out of his car, and the cop is trying to start something, and the kid is following every single order the cop is giving him, even though they're not lawful at all. Puts him in the back of the car, of the police car, tries to act like the other guy has a gun. Your friend's making me nervous because he acts like he has a gun. He didn't have no gun. None of them had a gun. And even if they did, you should ask them if the weapon is legal. But nonetheless, I digress. I'm tired of police and their murders. But nonetheless, he tries to get the guy to say that there's weed in his car, that he was smoking weed. He was like, well, I saw some shavings in the car. And he was like, you know, sir, I smoke cigarettes. He was like, well, they didn't look like cigarettes to me. He said, so you want to tell me anything? Like he's going to sit there and admit, knowing you're harassing him for no reason, like this guy's going to sit here and admit that. So eventually cop just comes out and says, so you're not going to admit to having any weed. He just like, sir, there was no weed in the car, because there wasn't. But you got whole cities, whole states that are selling this. You can walk into a store and get all kind of flavor of marijuana for white people. But if a Black man has a roach, that person is in danger of losing their freedom and their life. Because let's just face it, you know, cops are executioners now. Cops are no longer abiding by the rules and regulations that are set before them. I don't know if they ever did, but now the cop is actually the judge, jury, and the executioner. So the legal system is totally in disarray. It's just totally messed up beyond all belief. But why is it that white people can not only smoke weed, but sell it, G-Shock, sell it, they can reproduce it, they can dress it up any old kind of way, but they're sending black people to prison, not to jail, not to stadium. They're sending you to Fed. They're ruining your life. And if you get 3 strikes, you stay in prison. That's why you can't stand Bill Clinton, because Bill Clinton helped promulgate that, implement that. Him and his crooked wife. Planned Parenthood herself, Hillary. Crooked, murderous people. But it's like, a black person can't have a nickel bag of weed, but a white person can run around with a whole store. Come in the store, and you got all types. So what kind of weed are you having today? Hi, my name is Jeff. How you doing today? Okay, so over here, we got our special homegrown. Yet my mother grows this in her backyard. Mom, it's unbelievable the different strands of weed that she can make. I mean, I don't even know if some of this is natural. I wouldn't smoke it, but I'll sell it to you. Anyway. Oh. I think it's a crying shame that this country allows such blatant hatred of people, but yet they claim to be this beacon of hope. The hypocrisy in America is just so mired in blood and death. Capitalism is not exactly good all the time. To capitalize on someone else's color and hold something that they can't help against them. They can't help the fact that they're a color. We're born that way. It's not like somebody, came out a certain color and decided they wanted to be another color. But you hold that against them. You hang them, you shoot them, you incarcerate them because to you that they're slaves. That's what black people are. They're slaves. Still slaves. I don't know what God some of you people believe in, but I can only imagine that he is not a fan of the terror that the police force is putting upon, this nation. The sheer terror, the death toll is just rising every second. Not all cops, but the ones who are doing it. I don't know how those cops sleep at night. These SWAT teams that go and blow up children, shoot little black babies, blow them up, murder them. Don't give a damn about them laying in a grave. I don't know how those guys sleep. Come to find out that they're taking the marijuana and then these cops are doing stuff with it. Now, I ain't got something against all cops. I got something against bad cops. I I don't like any cop, but I don't hate all cops. I just don't want to be nowhere around them. I think they're dangerous. I think they're highly volatile, highly dangerous, and I think they can get away with murder. So I don't want nothing to do with them. If I ever have the need for them, do your job and go away. I'm not your friend. I'm not. You know, it's a business transaction. You know, I called you, you did your job, boom, you're gone. I got some friends who were cops. Were. But your people are just locking people up just because of these corporations. And I hope whoever behind these jail corporations and these people in these powerful positions, I hope one day that you get locked up forever. I hope that the world finds out that you guys are pedophiles. I hope that the judicial system that you created, some of you judges are starting to get locked up. I love it when a judge gets locked up. Selling those children, that judge got locked up. 28 years. Or the one judge who was pumping his penis. I love it when you judges get locked up. I love every bit of it. Lock them up. I love it when police officers get locked up. Lock them up. Tired of it. The system should be fair for everyone. There's nothing wrong with smoking weed. Now, smoking in certain areas, there shouldn't be. I don't want to smoke weed, so I don't want to be on the bus and somebody smoking weed on the bus or on the train, the public area. I think that's wrong. But stop killing and arresting people for smoking weed. You got whole cities that are smoking it in front of everybody. Like, hey, officers are smoking it. Hey, but you see a black person, whoop, target practice. Cut that out. God's going to get you guys.